It's clear that we need to defend the jungle as a space that refugees and volunteers have worked hard to create and to develop. And it's also clear that we must never, under any circumstances, collaborate with the French government's policy to evict and disperse people from those sites. If refugees do choose to move themselves, of course, we support their decision. But we must remember that we've been here before. At the turn of the century, there was another refugee camp in Calais called Sanguet, run by the Red Cross. Sarkozy, backed by the British government, went to clear that camp and shut it down. But it didn't disappear overnight. It took a whole year of pitched battles, of resistance, of riots from the refugees resisting the French government before they were able to shut it down. And I think we have to be clear on this point, that if refugees in Calais and in Dunkirk decide to resist the eviction of their homes, that they have every right to do so, and we must stand with them and we must support them in that struggle unconditionally. One of the big differences between now and Sanguet at the turn of the century is that there is now a massive movement across Europe in solidarity with refugees which can be mobilized to support them. And for many years, the international solidarity activists around the Palestinian Liberation struggle have actually formed human chains in front of bulldozers to stop the Israelis flattening people's villages. And those are the kind of things we need to start thinking of doing. And our ultimate demand is not even one really to the French government, but one to our own, to the British government. We have to say that David Cameron and his government's policy has been an absolute disgrace. They would rather see children drown in the sea or freeze in Calais than open up our society to take its fair share of refugees. And I think we have to stand in solidarity with our brothers and sisters that are escaping war, persecution, poverty around the world, and we need to say that we will always defend them. Now, our movement has won already many successes and victories. After 100,000 people marched in London, David Cameron started talking about letting 20,000 Syrians in. After a few weeks ago, after we managed to get 4 Syrian boys from Calais into Britain under a landmark legal ruling, the government started making noise about allowing more unaccompanied minors into Britain. This shows that our movement can win, that we can beat the British government. We're going to continue building political struggle. We will continue putting pressure on the French. We will continue supporting refugees in Calais and Dunkirk. And I believe we can bring this government to its knees over this issue.